everyone, Matt Bove, Dom Tippett out here live at Highmark Stadium on a very bittersweet day around the NFL because it's roster cutdown day. And for the Bills, the sweet part of the day definitely has to do with Joe Andreessen. He was the story really of the last couple weeks, and it ends with great news, at least for right now, that he has made the initial 53-man roster. The Lancaster product and former UB Bull. What a cool full circle moment growing up in Western New York and now getting a chance to play for the Bills. And right now he has made his way onto the 53-man roster. So that's the nice end of it, but the negatives are, of course, the cuts. Here are some of the notable cuts the Bills made today. I think Tyrell Shavers is probably the most surprising move that the team made today. They also parted ways with veteran offensive lineman La'el Collins. That was a surprise. And so was cornerback Daquan Hardy, because he had a really nice camp, and he was serving as their primary punt and kick returner. So to replace him, who they cut, the Bills actually made a trade with the New York Jets for Brandon Codrington. This guy had some explosive returns in the preseason, but also a rookie with not much experience. So Daquan Hardy goes out, he comes in, and the Bills are going to need him to get up to speed quick with the season not that far away. But there were also some guys who definitely earned their spots on the team, Dom.
Yeah, let's keep up with the theme of UB Bulls since we're on Joe Andreessen. It's Jamarcus Ingram, all right? Sure. He's a guy who has worked his way through this roster time and time again as a practice squad guy, but now he finally gets his chance. And what I really think he kind of got his spot with is his depth spot in the secondary, but he also got his special teams ability to really catapult himself onto this 53-man. He kind of slid in there where I think Sharan Neal left off from last season. The coaching staff likes him in his role, and he provides a lot of flexibility. But like Matt said, this is where I'm surprised. I'm surprised about two wide receivers, Tyrell Shavers and KJ Hamler. The thought was, okay, you keep one, and then it's hit the trails for the other. Once Hamler lost a return battle to what we thought was Daquan Hardy, it was pretty much over from there for him. But after such a strong summer for Tyrell Shavers and a kind of an up and down preseason, I still thought he'd find his way onto the 53-man roster initially, Matt, excuse me. But the Bills now just rolling with 5 wide receivers, which, if you all remember, it's what they did last season. So don't press the panic button. The Bills have found a way to get it done with 5 wide receivers on their roster.
Yeah, now they just need one of them to step up, whether that's Keon Coleman or Curtis Samuel. A lot of new names in that room, so a lot of opportunity, but also a lot of questions as we find ourselves that much closer to the season, which is just 12 days away. So it's not that long until we're going to be watching actual games in the building behind us. But for now, that's Dom Tippett. I'm Matt Bove. Jeff, we'll send it back inside to you.